Welcome to City Lights on Novus TV. I'm Heather Bissonette. Well, the white tents in Vanier Park are back, and that can only mean one thing: Bard on the Beach. This year's Shakespeare Festival is featuring Twelfth Night, King Lear, The Tempest, and Titus Andronicus. Let's go find out more about Bard on the Beach 2008. I'm here with Christopher Gaze, the Artistic Director for Bard on the Beach. Can you please tell me a little bit about how you came up with the idea for Bard on the Beach?
Oh my goodness. Well, it was all a while ago now, 19 years ago. What we did here in Vanier Park, essentially what was different from other places, was to open the back. I'd seen this before in Edmonton, and here we really have a spectacular backdrop, city, sea and mountains, and so that's what we did. Put the beautiful play, the great Shakespeare work, on the stage. Everyone's under the tent, everyone's dry, but the backdrop are the mountains and the sea.
That's train a dying flock, a dying flock, a dying flock.
Can you please tell me about Twelfth Night?
Well, Twelfth Night is probably one of Shakespeare's best comedies. It's a very funny comedy with twins, and it's mistaken identity, and it's probably his best romantic comedy.
What do you like about it?
I like that it deals with people who are in love with people who don't love them back, and it's a very humanistic play, but it's also got a lot of really funny stuff in it.
What's special about Bard on the Beach's version of the Twelfth Night?
Well, we've set it in the 20s this year, and that's sort of the birth of pop culture with music and pastimes, and so there's a lot of reference to baseball and music, and the audiences really seem to be enjoying that take on it, and it seems to fit really well.
We do have a really great venue here with the mountains and the ocean for Bard on the Beach. Can you tell me a little bit more about the shows that are going on this season?
Well, this season, tonight, for instance, Twelfth Night is playing, and that's one of the great Shakespeare comedies. It's light, it's charming, it's romantic, it's very funny, this production in particular. And then following in this theatre, this is the main stage theatre, this is 520 seats, with Twelfth Night is King Lear. In our studio theatre, about 100 yards away, past the Bard Village over here, we have a studio theatre, and there, The Tempest and Titus Andronicus, a beautiful romantic work of Shakespeare, philosophical and beautiful, against the drama of a tragedy of Titus Andronicus.
And I understand that Bard on the Beach is a sort of whole night experience. Can you kind of describe what someone would sort of experience when they would come down to Bard on the Beach?
Sure. On a summer's night, there's nothing better that we like to do than be outside. And we're in a tent, so you're covered. So you get to see a sunset, you get to see some great Shakespeare, you get to be outside. And it's a huge demographic of all kinds of people sharing a great evening in the theater.
I've seen some of the Bard on the Beach a few years back, and I noticed that the actors didn't have any English accent.
If you come to audition for Bard on the Beach and you come and speak like I speak, I suspect me or one of my colleagues will stop you halfway through your speech and say, "Are you speaking with an English accent?" Yeah. Why? Would be our question to you. Why? Shakespeare was an Englishman, but Shakespeare speaks for the world. We live in Vancouver, British Columbia, and the actors speak essentially like you speak, or like I speak.
To crush this a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve.
How long do you practice and rehearse for something like this?
We rehearse for about 6 weeks. Again, that's for 2 plays. 3 days one play, 3 days the next play, 8 hours a day. And then when we get down to the tent, it becomes 12-hour days. And that's why I'm not shaven and I look a little ragged, but we're very busy in preparation to make the best show possible for the audience that comes to see the shows.
Shakespeare in our city, in this setting, has struck a wonderful chord, a wonderful note, and we've embraced it. So as people watch this, I hope that they think, you know, I've never been to Bard on the Beach, but I should go. And you should go. These are the greatest plays ever written. You'll have to book ahead if you want to come, because it's all going to be sold out.
I think this season's going to be a really great season. We have a wide variety of plays: comedy, tragedy. One of Shakespeare's goriest, which is Titus Andronicus. He was the first Quentin Tarantino play, really, and The Tempest, which is his last play, and a really great array of theater.
Bard on the Beach is on now until September the 27th, so there's lots of time to get your tickets. For tickets and more information, go to www.bardonthebeach.org. The shows again are Twelfth Night, King Lear, The Tempest, and Titus Andronicus. I'm Heather Bissonette, and thanks for joining me on City Lights.